Okay, here we are again. Hello, everyone. This is extra class number 2. We are going to be working again on the book that is called Improve Your Skills for First. Use of English we're going to work, and we're going to work especially on Unit 1, that is Use of English 1. Remember that Use of English 1 is considered one of the activities of reading. And we are going to be tested. Remember yesterday we said that it is very important to know what is it that they are testing. In Use of English Part 1, the first exercise in the Use of English test, Use of English Part 1 tests collocations, phrasal verbs, fixed phrases, verbs in general. Yes? In this case, instead of having to put the preposition of a phrasal verb, you will have to choose the correct combination, but with a verb, right? In many cases, you will have 3 or actually not 3, but maybe words that are very similar, and the difference will be in the preposition that is in the text. So you have to see what is it that combines with that preposition. Yes? In this part of the test is the one that has 4 options for each gap. You have 8 questions, 8 spaces, and you have for each space 4 options. Yes? I will share the book in this moment. There you have it. Very good. There you go. Do you all have a paper or a copybook and a pen?
Yes.
Very good
Yes,
for you.
miss.
Great. Well, you see, this is a book that you have in the drive and that you can always use, right? Or open and work. In this case, we're going to work in Unit 1, page 6. Yeah, so soon. Very good. So recognizing and using phrases and idioms. Do you remember what an idiom is? Yes, very good. What is an idiom, Agus?
It's an expression of or a phrase with words that if they are like isolated, they mean different things, but if they are joined, they can mention a normal thing or a thing of the I don't know, the day a day, like that.
Very good. Agus, congratulations. Your explanation was so good. Very good for you. Very good. I'm surprised and very good. Well, absolutely. 2 words that if you take the literal meaning of the word, maybe it's not going to tell you a lot. So you need to know what is the meaning of this idiom, right? With this idiomatic expression. We have of those in every single language. We have a lot in Spanish. We use a lot here in Argentina. They are even geographical, right? Because they don't only depend on the language. They also depend on the country. And if we have 4 countries that speak Spanish, we will have 4 types of a whole lot of different idioms, right? Even though it is still Spanish, right? We're going to read and do all these exercises. So it says phrases and idioms are set expressions. Set means that are fixed, right? Using more than one word. Sometimes they may be similar to phrases and idioms in other languages, but often they aren't. I always put examples that are very different from our Spanish. For example, in English, to say good luck, we never say good luck, we say break a leg, rompete una pierna, which is nothing to do with our Spanish, right? Then you also say, for example, when we are telling a joke, cuando estamos contando un chiste, no, cuando alguien le cuenta un chiste o le hace una broma a alguien, we say, are you pulling my leg? Pulling my leg. ¿Sí? Tirándome una pierna. Nothing to do with me estás tomando el pelo. In Spanish we say me estás tomando el pelo. If we tell to a person, that is English native, we tell them, and they are learning Spanish, we tell them, me estás tomando el pelo, the person is not going to understand, maybe, me estás tomando el pelo, right? Those are idiomatic expressions, right? Very typical of the geography and of the language. Can you bring me my mobile phone, by the way? You need to recognize when a task is testing the meaning of a phrase or an idiom, rather than individual words, and be able to provide or complete it accurately. In these cases, that is the situation. You will have to complete the idiom or the phrasal verb, all right, or the collocation. You need to be able to tell when a task is testing what, A, B, or C. Hello, everyone?
Yes, A. Well, I'm like A or B, but
Okay.
I think A.
I think it is. What about the rest?
I think it is B.
Oh no.
Yes, I also
Oh,
think it
claro.
is. Yes, but
that's
I
like
know why,
okay,
Agus,
yes.
you got trapped. Because it says in the last word, it says, rather than the individual words and be able to provide or complete accurately, right?
Yes.
But it's not, if you say how accurate a phrase is in a given situation, it means that you are trying to analyze whether the word should go there or not, the phrase.
Yes.
But that is not the thing. You need to realize which phrase is and be able to complete it, right? Do you understand? You need to
Yes, yes.
realize, okay, this is part of which idiom, which collocation, which phrasal verb. And in that way, you can complete it. It is important because you will often come across phrases and idioms, and you need to be able to recognize and understand them. You also need to be able to use them accurately. Often the meaning of the whole phrase is not obvious, it's not literal from the meaning of the individual words, and they are easy to misunderstand, right? So what is the correct answer?
Because they are common.
Of course,
B.
we use them all the time. So we need to understand. Otherwise, we are going to be missing the meaning of the paragraph or the meaning of the text. I'm sorry, why is Marco leaving? Okay, good. All right. Number 3. How do you recognize and use phrases and idioms? You need to know a large number of phrases and idioms, compare them to phrases and idioms in your language, and learn the similarities and differences. You also need to learn phrases and idioms that aren't similar to anything in your own language. It is useful to be able to work out the meaning of new phrases and idioms from their context. What should you do when you meet a phrase you haven't seen before? Me da risa la respuesta.
The first.
Of course. How are you going to ignore it and
Show
hope
that you
it
are
isn't?
confused.
Okay. And the last one, how is recognizing and using phrases and idioms important in first? Phrases and idioms are tested in a number of ways in first paper 1, in part 1, that is use of English, part 1. You may need to choose a word that completes a phrase or idiom. Often the words are similar in meaning on their own, but only one of them is used in the phrase being tested. Voy a decir un ejemplo súper claro. En el último examen que hicimos, tenían varias palabritas que significaban todas lo mismo. Creo que era according to, y había una sola que iba con la preposición que estaba en el texto. No era un problema de significar cosas diferentes, pero la frase completa era con la preposición. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes? So that's why it is important to read everything and to look at the prepositions and to understand this. In part 2, you may need to provide a word that completes a phrase or an idiom. Remember yesterday we talked about this. In part 2, what you put is a preposition. In part 4, you may need to recognize a phrase or idiom in the first sentence you are given, or you may need to use a phrase or an idiom that includes the given word involved in the transformation task. Yes, sometimes you have to understand, okay, which is the word or the phrase I have to use. I remember one was, I think it was in your test, in part 4, right? I think the sentence was postpone a meeting, or no, cancel a meeting, and you had to use call it off. That was the phrasal verb. So in that case, you need to remember which the phrasal verb is. You may need to choose the correct answer in part 1 based on...
A.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Well, we're going to start now. What are the volunteers doing in the photo? Ro, you tell me.
Can you repeat the
Yes.
question?
What are the volunteers? Here we have some volunteers doing some work. What are they doing in the picture?
A house, I don't know.
Right, but they are, what is the verb? What can you use as a verb? They are?
Working.
Right, yes, I would say they are building something. We don't know what, but they are building something. Would you like to do something like this in your free time? Any of you? Agustin, would you like to do something like this in your free time?
Maybe not. I mean, if it's with my family, I like to help and them. I know with a project or a house or my house even.
Okay, so
Maybe,
you would do
yes.
it if it is for your family.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like selfish, but well,
No,
it's
it's
not my
okay.
thing, like
It's okay.
building.
What about Ro?
No, I think no, because I don't like that.
Okay. Theo?
The same as Austin. I wouldn't do that for someone else to work like a builder.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Okay. No, you wouldn't. Zoe? Zoe? Okay. You, all of you, have many classmates who do this kind of voluntary work here in Argentina. Yes, remember Candela, the two Candelas, Malena, Casiel, many of the girls have done voluntary work. So what type of voluntary work do people often do in Argentina? Can you give me examples?
Collecting the trash
Very
of the
good.
houses.
Okay. I think Zoe maybe is telling me something.
Yeah,
No, I
she
cannot hear you.
Now?
Yes, now yes.
I don't know
Okay.
why I couldn't.
Sorry?
I don't know why you couldn't hear me before.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Why do you think people, I will change the question, all of you. Why do you think people do voluntary work in the first place, Agustin?
because they maybe need, well, this maybe if, for example, the municipio,
The town hall?
the town hall, I think they pay the people who volunteer
Ah, okay.
some cases. So in some cases, like with the government, they because need money, or if they volunteer without money, I think it's because of a great cause, like for example, I know, maybe the AIDS or that things, or I don't know, a project that is for people they know or for people they care,
Okay.
or like I don't know, a hospital maybe,
Okay. Very
or
good.
a thing for the town.
Very good. Ro, why do you think people volunteer?
I think because the people like to help another people to do a house, for example, or something like that.
Okay. Theo, what do you think?
I think because a lot of people like to help
Okay.
the ones who,
Others.
yes, others.
Okay. Zoe?
Yeah, that people found pleasure in helping others. So
Very good.
yeah, I think
Okay. Okay, people, we are going to do exercise 1. It says match to make phrases, and you have 1 to 5 and then A to E. Yes? I will give you 5 minutes and then we check. You do have your copybooks, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm going to look for something. Finished. I finished, so you finished.
Yes, yes.
Okay, very good. Number 1, Jeff managed to open the microphones, all of you.
Sorry.
We are just 5, so no
yes,
problem with the
I was
noise.
saying it, but without the microphone.
Okay, so Jeff
Jeff-
managed to work.
Miracles by organizing the event in under an hour.
Very good. What is the phrase that we need to write down in our copybook? that we need to
Okay,
remember? Not only Agus, anyone can tell me. What is the phrase that we need to remember?
like in this phrase.
In
I
this
know.
phrase, it's okay. You said perfect. Number one goes with letter D. The complete phrase is, or the complete sentence is, Jeff managed to work miracles by organizing the event in under an hour. This is a phrase because you cannot work a miracle.
Okay.
Right? So the
Yes.
phrase that you need to remember is work miracles. All right? That is what you need to write down. Work miracles is a phrase. Very good. Number two, it's a good idea to spend. This is easy.
It's a good idea to spend your time doing something
Very
you love.
good. Your time doing something you love. Maria, pride. This means she is proud. To be proud is when you are very happy and satisfied with something that you want to demonstrate. Proud is orgulloso, and pride is orgullo. In this case, it's a verb. Maria prides
herself on helping others.
Very good, excellent. So this means that she is something that she likes everyone to know about her because she considers it to be very positive. All right. Number four, if you have
time to spare, will you help me with the chores?
Very good. Time to spare. Very good. And the last one, Jason thought he would kill
your time. No, sorry.
No.
Time by reading magazines.
Very good. Excellent. We are now going to use them in situations that are true for us, right? Yes? Okay. So now think about someone from your family and tell me where or when can this person work miracles? I will tell you an example. My mom, yes, my mother, my mom can work miracles by cooking many things out of the blue and very quickly. Out of the blue quiere decir de repente. Yeah. Yes, if it is, imagine you go to my mother's house and my mother would never say, let's order food. She will work miracles and she will cook whatever it is needed, right? Yes, to share with you. Sorry?
My grandmother does the same,
So, very good. So she can also work miracles. Okay, yes. Think about someone that can work miracles by doing something.
My mom can work miracles by organizing or put everything in the place for an event or something in less than 30 minutes.
Very good. Oh my God. Very good. Rocio, who can work miracles in your life?
I'm thinking. I don't know.
Theo?
My mom works miracles in yoga classes.
Yes. Okay, by teaching yoga.
By teaching yoga.
Okay. Yes, but I would say she works miracles. Okay.
Relaxing in
no, yes, class. I also want to make it more, it's like deeper, not just saying the thing. Yeah. And I'm thinking, how can we say it? This is a challenge for you, Theo. What is so significant or so meaningful that you think it is like a miracle? What is so good about these classes or about your mother teaching yoga? Because it's like when I said the example of my mother, it is something that not everyone can do, cooking for many people in a short time.
Okay.
Do you understand? It's like,
Yes. My mom works miracles by explaining the exercises in his yoga
very
her
good
yoga
in her
classes.
yoga classes. Very good. Okay. Very good. What about Zoe?
My mom can like work
Work miracles?
by cleaning the whole house in a short period of time.
Your mother also in a short period of time. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Okay. What about the other one? That was work miracles. Number 2. Now, spend your time. We all know this one, but you know, spend time. We know. Let's go with number 3 that we don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Prides herself on something. Can you use it in an example that is true for you, a friend of yours, yourself, your family?
Most of my friends prize themselves by
On?
doing an exam or entering a class without doing the homework, not studying.
Oh, horrible for them, but very good. The example was great. Very good. Rocio?
What is pride, Miss?
To be proud, estar orgulloso.
Um, I'm thinking. I don't know example in my life that like
But-
a friend.
No, yes, I know that you don't know. You need to think about it. If you think about it, you will find it. Yes, think about, let's make it very concrete. Think about your mom. What is something that your mom can do very, very well, and she says it and she tells it to everyone?
I think when my mom goes to yoga and do a new exercise and
Yes.
she can do it.
Very good.
She
Well, use that.
tried.
Use that an example. My mother prides herself on blah, 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 blah. You do it. Come on.
My mother prized herself when she do a new exercise.
Very
in
good.
yoga.
But remember, in this case, the construction was on and the verb with
On.
ing. So you say, my mother prides herself on doing new yoga poses.
Exercise.
Poses.
Okay.
Yes, because they are not exercises, they are poses. Okay, very good. Theo.
My father prides himself on making furniture. Himself on making furniture.
Very good. Zoe?
My dad prides himself on
Yes.
doing anything, but mostly when he is able to solve math problems.
Very good. Is he so able? Zoe?
What? Sorry?
Is he so able?
Yeah.
Ah, oh, wow. Very good.
Sadly, yes.
No, why sadly?
Because he always wants to be right.
Oh, that's horrible.
Sadly, he is. But
Okay. Well, very good. Number 4. If you have time to spare, what is to have time to spare?
To do nothing or not do
Very good.
things,
Excellent.
not
Very
tasks.
good. Very good. What part of the day do you have time to spare?
In weekends, I can say it's in the moments I don't have to do the homework or something, and in the week, um, only on well when I about to sleep
Okay.
every day.
So
The
that part after dinner
whole week is
and before
no
bed.
yes, after dinner, like a little bit before,
Okay. Very
but
good.
when I go to English, no, I go home and
You have dinner.
yes.
Okay, instantly, of course. Okay, Rocio, what time of the day do you generally have time to spare?
I have time to spare when I come back to the school.
From school.
Yes.
Very good. You say from school.
I have time to spare when I come of school. Of school.
Thank you. From. Okay. Theo.
In the week, I have time to spare when I come back from work until I have to go to the institute.
Okay, Zoe.
I have time to spare after my meals, like lunch and dinner.
Okay. Okay, very good. Excellent. The last one, kill time. What do you do? No, two questions. In which places we need to kill time because we have to wait? And what do you generally do to kill time?
I mostly have to kill time at school when I have to do nothing. And I
But why? Because
mostly
a teacher is absent.
mm, can be, but most of the time is because I did the exercise or the homework. I finished the exam, for example.
And nobody did it.
Yes, or not all. And I listen to music.
At school, you listen to music?
Yes, if the professor gives me the permission.
Okay. Sorry, give me a second. I need to send my daughter a message because she's going to the cinema and este mensaje lo mandó la mamá de TC para que dice que los espera en la puerta del cine. Bye. Rocio, when do you have, did you already say about time to kill? No.
I
said,
think I need to kill time in the school when change the teacher and I use my phone or I talk with my friends.
okay, very good. But I wanted, you know what I wanted for Theo and Zoe? I want you to think about in general life. Yes, of course, school already Agustin said and Rocio too. But think about all the other things that we do. Yes, in what places sometimes we have to kill time. Theo and Zoe.
Like when I'm waiting for the doctor to call me.
Very
and then-
good. Yes. Excellent. At the doctor, at the dentist, at the hairdressers. Yes. All those moments we have to kill time because it's not very probable that we will get attended really quick, right? Okay. Theo, would you like to say something else?
I will say an example.
Okay.
I kill time in the drawing when I'm looking at the window.
Very good. Yes.
Como digo, mirar afuera de la
Through the
ventana.
window. You look
Through the
through
window.
the window. Very good. Agustin, how do you kill time? Not at school, but for example, at the doctor.
Not not at school. I can kill time. When I go to a football match to play a football match, and I have to wait until my parents bring me home.
Okay.
I don't know. I play with the ball when we are out of the court, the pitch.
What is it? Football? Yes, pitch.
Yes. Or I don't know, I simply talk or waste time doing really nothing.
Nothing. Okay. That's also
But
good. What about you, Ro?
I think when I go to the dentist, I have an hour in car and I kill the time using my phone or listening to music or
Okay.
have time with my parents.
Okay, that's nice. Zoe, what about you? How do you kill time?
Yeah, mostly by using my phone. I don't really do anything else.
Okay. Nobody reads from here.
Yes, but in my phone, reading.
Okay, so you don't use books, let's say.
Not when I'm outside, no.
Okay, very good. Okay, people, we're going to do exercise 2. Oh, be careful. Each of the words in bold is in the wrong sentence. Write the correct word on the line, right? Come on. Finished.
Yes.
Very good. People, the rest of you?
yes, finish.
Yes, finish.
Very good. So you can't remember again that it's not only important to just put the word in the correct place. The important thing is also to pay attention to the prepositions that are around and to whatever it is next to the word, right? Because you need to remember that. You can't do this kind of work if you're
Heart.
Hard.
of course, if your heart is not in it. So we say in English that your heart is in it, right? Very good. What is the meaning of this, that your heart is in it?
You put everything to do that, like
Very good.
everything
All your
you can do.
passion, all your love. Very good. Terry felt more at?
I don't know. I put love, but
No, it's not love.
it's not love.
Ease.
Ease. Very good. We saw this phrase. I think it was in the
Yes.
test. Yes, Terry felt more at ease. This means more comfortable on the volunteer training course after he got to know his tutor. Very good. The phrase is at ease, right? And it means comfortable. It's better to do something for the
Love.
Yes.
of course,
yes.
for the love of it, rather than for any other reason, of course. And this is easy, the phrase, but you need to remember that it's for the love of it. Up to there is the phrase. Why are you watching The Crown? For the love of it. Yes? Why are you watching Downton Abbey for the 5th time? for the love of it. Okay, she joined Greenpeace on
Impulse.
impulse after reading their leaflet. In this case, just the preposition. You need to remember that it is on impulse. And the last one, it's good to help out in the neighborhood from time to.
Good time.
Very good. In this case, from time to time is the phrase, and it means once in a while, una vez cada tanto, from time to time, right? Okay, let's try and work out some questions or some phrases to use this. Your heart in it, at ease, for the love of it, on impulse, and from time to time. Yes, they are 5. So try to do them, right? Try to make a question. I would love to listen to a question.
Okay. But one for each or just one for
Just
everything?
let's go. Who can have, let's try to volunteer. Who can have one with your heart in it?
Like,
But I can say I put my heart on something like and
In,
instead
yes,
of it I said the thing.
okay. A ver,
Can I?
yeah.
Okay, I put my heart on
In.
sorry. Okay, okay. I put my heart in football matches with my friends.
Very good. Okay, great. Any other? Okay, complete silence.
I put my heart on training
In
in-
training.
in training in the club.
Very good, excellent. Any other? Well, let's go with at ease. I will ask all of you a question and you answer. Do you feel at ease when you meet new people? Agustin, yes or no?
Yes. And no, well, depends of if how
Depends on?
unknown is the people.
Depends
person.
on? Okay.
How unknown is the person, like.
No, but imagine you have a new friend at school. Do you feel at ease
Ah.
instantly or do you
No,
take time?
I take time, yes, to know the person.
Ro, what about you? Do you feel at ease when you meet new people?
I think yes.
Okay, very good. Theo?
Yes, I feel at ease when I meet new people.
Very good,
In
excellent.
any situation,
Circumstance, very good.
circumstance.
Zoe?
sometimes, like I was said, it depends.
Depends on
Like-
what?
Yeah, on the context, maybe if they know one of my friends or we have another connection, but
Okay.
yeah, trusting each other takes time. So.
Okay, okay, very good. If they are acquaintances, right? Very good.
Yes.
Another one. What are the things that you, just think about something that maybe is not useful for you, but you do it for the love of it. In my case, sometimes I read things that are related to education, but sometimes I read just novels for the love of it. Yes, just because I enjoy it. So what do you do just for the love of it?
I think doing sports.
Okay, very good. Theo?
I watch movies.
Very good, great.
I also watch. I love to watch sometimes TV series. I also like to watch shows like musical.
Oh, very
Musical,
good.
I refer live events.
Very good.
Um,
Agus, do you like Lenny Kravitz?
Yes, why?
No, because
Not the one I like the most, but yes.
but okay, good. No, because I like it
I
and
have to. Yes.
yes, you have to find information.
Yes,
And
that.
send. Who are you going to choose?
I have to choose an artist or
An
group,
artist or a band?
like a.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I don't know. At night, I think I will find
You
the
make
information.
the decision.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay. Who has to go?
Me.
Zoe?
Um,
Okay.
I can spend hours listening to music for the love
Just
of
for the
it.
love of it. Beautiful. Very good. We all spoke, right? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, the last on impulse. What was the last thing that you did on impulse and then you regretted? Who can go? Agus?
I went to a friend's house and I told the other that I was also coming to his house, but then like 2 hours later. And I was having fun with the friend I was in the house first,
Ah,
but
and
I
you had
had
to
to go
go.
to the other house. And if
No,
I didn't say that, maybe I
right.
could spend more time. So
Very good. You regret it
yes,
later.
yes.
Very good. Rocio?
I think I go to a party and I think that I'm going to enjoy it, but I don't and I regret.
Okay, so you went on impulse.
Yes.
Okay, Theo?
I waste money on impulse on a volleyball
Ball.
and on a yes, on a ball, and 2 weeks later se pinchó la pinche.
But it happens. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
but I can't find someone to fix it.
You can?
You can't. I can't.
You can't? Or you can?
Yes, I can't
Oh, yes, because
because
to my daughter, it happened the same. I bought her a ball and then my son took it to the beach and in an instant it had a puncture. It was horrible.
a volleyball ball
Yes,
or oh,
yes, a volleyball ball. Okay. Hmm. Zoe?
Yes. Yesterday I went to dietetics. That's how you say it.
Yes,
Dietética.
I don't know. Yeah, shop. Yeah.
And I bought everything I could on impulse.
No, what did you buy?
No, a lot of cookies, like chocolate, yogurt, a lot of things.
Okay. Wow. Very good, people. We're going to do exercise 1. Yes, you have to choose the correct word and then you have to explain to me why the other word doesn't go. All right?
Okay.
Very good. Come on. Again, remember to pay attention to the complete phrase. For example, then one is costs, right? The phrase is cost, we all know, all cost, at all cost, a cualquier costo. So the word has to be finished today at all cost. Of course, it's not cost, the word that you have to write. You have to write the complete phrase, at all costs. En el cuadernito me tiene que haber escrito esa frase, right? Okay. Have you finished? People.
No.
No.
Me too.
Miss, voy al baño rápido, ahora vuelvo.
Okay.
Finished.
Okay, let's go. Number 1. Agus. The order I have is, just for you to know and so that we save time. Agus, Ro, Theo, Zoe. All right? So let's go in this order. Agus, Ro, Theo, Zoe.
Okay, number 2. So
Yes, because I did number 1.
Sorry, Miss, can you repeat the order?
Yes, it's Agus, Ro, Theo, Zoe.
okay, he felt completely at ease with telling
Very
others
good.
what to do.
Very good, excellent. Remember, you have to write down the phrase.
Yes.
In this case, which is the phrase?
Felt at ease. Well, they
Very
completely
good.
and-
At ease. That is a phrase. Yes, when you feel
yes,
comfortable,
at ease.
you use at ease. Very good. Number 3. Rocio?
Isn't she in the bathroom?
Yes, but she said she was going like for 2 minutes. I thought that she was already here. Never mind. Theo.
Three. Susie spoke at great length about her
Very
charity.
good. The complete phrase is at great length. This means with a lot of length, with a lot of detail, and extensively, right? Very good. Number 4.
Miss, está mi hermano y tuve que esperar que salga del baño.
Okay. Okay. Number 4. Can you do number 4, Ro?
I put
Once. Yes.
Yes.
It is. The phrase
At
is
once.
at once, which means immediately. That is the meaning. Very good. Number 5. Now, yes, Zoe.
She called the appointment at very short notice.
Very good. At very short, of course, very is not part of the phrase. You can also say at short notice. This is when the thing that is going to happen is very, very near. And generally we use it to say that it is, maybe to say that we're sorry if we are not going, or to say something related to this change of time, yes? Or maybe to the fact that it is little time, yes? For example, in this, she canceled the appointment at very short notice, meaning, okay, the doctor couldn't do anything, yes? That is at very short notice. Sobre la marcha, sobre la hora, right? Very good. Number 6, let's start again.
He can be quite generous at, I don't know, I didn't know the phrase, but I
It's
think,
at times.
okay, at times.
Yes, we would say in Spanish por momentos, this
Yes.
kind of phrase, at times, not a consistent thing. Very good. Number 7. Rocio, you are number 7.
Okay, all stories.
No. It was a great show by all accounts, all the phrase, by all accounts. Yes, and what is the meaning of this? By all accounts.
Like in every sense.
Very good, yes,
Contained
in every
Spanish.
sense. And many people think the same. This is like a wide thing. Very good. Whose turn is it?
Me.
Theo.
Do you go to the fundraising?
Yes, fundraising
by
is an event to
any-
collect money.
Do you go to the fundraising event by any chance?
Very good. This means, is there a possibility that you went to the fundraising, right? Okay. By any chance? Number 9.
It was the best performance by far.
Very good, by far. This is very simple, right? At the top. By far means por lejos.
Yes.
Number 10.
To learn all the words by mind.
No,
No?
no,
I
it is by
associated with Spanish.
heart. Yes, because it is similar to the Spanish. No, it in Spanish, ¿cómo se dice en castellano? De memoria.
Claro. Mm,
No, in English, it is by heart. I don't know why, but it is by heart. The memoria is by heart. Number
Okay.
12.
By nature.
It's nature. Yes,
Nature,
he's
sorry.
friendly by nature. Yes. So he's naturally friendly, of course, but the pronunciation is nature. Number 13.
She caught him completely by surprise.
Of course. That's 12, not 13. Very good. By surprise. 13.
Let's play cards for a change to pass
Very
the time.
good. For a change. What is the meaning of doing something for a change? Do
Like
they
to change
always
the
play
ti- like-
cards?
No.
No. Are
Okay.
they always playing cards? No. Every time they get together, they watch TV. So one time I said, come on, let's play cards for a change.
Okay.
Let's do something different. All right? Number 14.
They left the UK for good to move to
Very
Asia.
good. What is for good?
Well, I mean, I think it means like the word for good. It's the meaning, like
No, it
For
for
good-
good
for a good
means
reason.
forever. No, for good,
Ah.
remember. Believe
For
it or
good?
not, for good means forever in English. Imagine you have this relationship, you have these friends, tienen estos amigos, right? And they are dating, están saliendo, but they always come and go. Siempre van y vuelven. Yes, I say, you know, Mary dumped Peter. I say, it's okay, they will be fine tomorrow. And then you say, no, this time is for good. This time, she dumped him, right? This time for good means this time is forever. This time is different. Okay. Just wait here for the time.
For the time being.
Yes, for the time being. This means right now. For the time being. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Do you want me to take a screenshot of this?
No,
Well,
it's okay.
no, it's okay. Very good. Prepositions. Let's do this. Let's do the two exercises and then we correct. There. Very good. In the first one, you have to complete with these prepositions: at, by, for, or on, not any others. And in number 3, you have to choose the correct word. Is there a football match in Ituzaingó today?
I think yes.
Yes, right now.
Because of
like
the,
it
can you
started
listen?
1 minute ago. Yes.
Ah, it started 1 minute ago?
Yes.
How do you know that it was 1 minute ago?
Because because my grandfather told me today that Ituzaingó was going to play at 7:10.
Oh, 7:10, not
Yes,
7,
7:10.
7:10. Very good,
Yes.
very good, people. 2 minutes.
Así que bueno, hija, te mando un beso, te quiero mucho y nos vemos.
I remember Larita said she was connecting, right?
In the group.
Yes. Didn't she? I'm checking. Never mind. And Mika too. And Azul. Okay. Okay. Can we check?
Yes.
Very good. Of course, I will say it several times if it is necessary. Remember, you don't have to just put the word. We need to try to understand which is the phrase that we are working on, right? So it's not that I have to write by. I have to write by force. All right? You need to remember the preposition. Why? You need to remember the words together because if it is for exercise 1, you will need to remember that after by, you use force. And if it is exercise 2, you need to remember that if you have force, the preposition that goes before is by. So you need to remember the two together, right? Okay, number one is he put the charities cash takings in a box.
For safekeeping.
Very good, for safekeeping. So you write for safekeeping. Generally, when we want to speak about the reason why something or why we are doing this, or the use of something, we can say for and the verb with ing. For example, we can say we use mobile phones for communicating, right? So very clear in that case, right? Number two, I already said it is by force. Number three, they must have finished building the community center.
By now.
By now, of course. She couldn't make the event. Here we have three
By
words.
By account?
No, it is on account of. On account of means because. She couldn't make the event because of other plans, right? So the complete phrase has the meaning of reason, right? Each volunteer was given a task to do with a partner who was chosen.
By.
No, it's at
No.
random.
Not random. Okay.
Yes, at random. Very good. So you write down at random. Let's go to the volunteer meeting.
By foot.
It's on foot.
On foot.
It is, you need to remember that for foot, for all the transportations that you can use, it is always by. You say by,
It breaks the
by
rule
plane,
here.
by, what?
The exception. It's the exception. of the rule
Exception,
here.
exactly. Yes. ¿Lo googleaste? Ah, okay.
No. No.
No, but pensé que me habías dicho eso. He was so pleased with the community's efforts that he was there, write the complete sentence, the complete phrase. What is it?
On.
It's
A
at
loss.
a loss of
At.
for words. This means when you are speechless, right? That you cannot say anything. The bus drivers were on strike. So we took a taxi. This means de paro, right? The aid worker has lived in India all her life, but she's British.
I put at by.
No, it is by birth.
Okay.
Yes?
Is there like similar cases of this or not? Is it like a singular case of by birth?
No. When you say by birth, we have this also in Spanish, it's por nacimiento. Not because maybe she has spent a lot of years. You can have it, I don't know. For example, do you know this actor, Viggo Mortensen or something like that? That he works in the US, but he's
Yes.
Argentinian by birth. Did you know that?
Okay. Yes.
He's not, he speaks English, he has been his whole life in the US or whatever, but by birth, he is Argentinian.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What about number 10? Their daughter has been volunteering in Colombia, so they hadn't seen her. This is
For
easy.
ages.
For ages, of course, for ages. Number 3, choose the correct word to complete each sentence. And again, we need to pay attention to the complete phrase. So in the first one is on, blah, 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 off. So what is the word? On?
Me?
Whoever.
Okay, on approval, I put.
Of course, on approval of your application, right? This means that someone has to say, yes, I approve your application, right? I think you are okay for the company, for the university, for whatever. that is will not, this is a common phrase that we can have in an email, right? We will notify you on approval of your application, right? Okay. Number 2. The phrase is
behalf?
very good. On behalf of all of us. Actually, the phrase is not of all of us. I will erase because the last part can be some other. Yeah, I made a mistake. It is on behalf of, and then you can say something. For example, imagine you are representing a company, or you are representing your family, or you are representing a foundation. You say, okay, on behalf of my group, on behalf of my classmates, on behalf of my family, I give you this present, right? This means that you represent the whole group. Do you understand? Me inquieta silencio.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Ah,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. I will come with you
On condition.
yes, of course, on condition. On condition. This, if we have to translate it, with the condition of something. Yes, on condition of something. We can also say, this is similar to, I will come with you if we leave early. Right? The same. Number 4, there are only 3 rescue workers on
Duty.
Of course, what is on duty? On duty is when it is not a working day and you have to work for the place not to be abandoned. Yes? For example, do you know pharmacists here? You know that at night, there is always one pharmacy that has to be on duty. Do you know that?
Was like a law.
Yes.
No.
In the
I don't know.
pharmacies, it's a law,
Yes,
right?
it's
You
a
have to
thing of
go
health.
because what?
It's a thing of like security or health.
Exactly, right? So it is de turno. The same happens with, for example, remember I always tell you that I have students that are air hostess. Yo tengo alumnas que son azafatas. So they have, imagine in a week, 4 days they work, and 4 days they are, or 1 day they are on duty. What is the meaning of this? They are not supposed to work, but if they call them, they have to go. They have to be available, right? Yes? Very good. Okay. Number 5. The difficult work had
Miss
him.
Rocio
Yes.
left the meeting.
Yes, but I don't know why. She didn't say, did she?
No.
Maybe the connection, something.
Yes, maybe. We are leaving in some minutes. We finish correcting and we leave, right? Don't worry.
Okay. Yes, yes.
So the difficult work had him on his.
I do it with logic, but I didn't know the phrase. I said
Okay,
miss.
and what does, yes, your logic is good, right? Have you,
Yeah.
and it is in so many rock songs, right?
Yes.
The word on your knees, right? Meaning that you are, I don't know, defeated in a way, right? What
Yes.
about the
Like the
costumes?
Aerosmith song, Falling in Love, It's Hard on This.
Very
Falling
good.
in love, it's
Yes,
hard
so
on
hard
this.
on the knees, yes. Very good, very good. The costumes which the actors wore were on
loan.
Of course, they are not theirs. They have to give them back. They are building a refugee shelter on the
Sorry,
of
miss.
town.
Loan and borrow doesn't have the same meaning.
No, because
or no?
loan can be a noun and can be a verb. And borrow is only a verb.
Okay.
So that's what makes this impossible for borrow, right? Okay.
Okay.
If you have to use borrow, you have to conjugate it. And you have to say, okay, the costumes which the actors wore were borrowed.
Okay.
Right? You cannot use a noun, but loan is also a noun. Very good question. They are building a refugee shelter on the of town. This means in the suburbs, outside the limits of the town. So,
I put limits.
no, but it's not limits.
It's not limits.
Outskirts.
Outskirts.
And what is
Outskirts
outskirts?
es eso, es la parte más no urbana.
And what is bounds?
Bound and limit means limit.
Oh.
But listen to me. When you look at this, when you say, for example, they are building a refugee shelter on the limit, this is the line. Now, or the bounds, but bounds, I wouldn't use it on the bounds. But outskirt is all the area that is there. Do you understand the difference? It's not a line, it's the area. So imagine, we have, this is the city. This is Greater Buenos Aires. Esto es el Gran Buenos Aires, right? And if we build something on the outskirts, maybe we build something in this area. Do you understand? All
Yes.
of this, look, all of this are the outskirts. Everything that is, but it's an area, not a line. All right?
It thinks the space that is outside the city, not inside. I thought
Exactly.
it was the
Outside the
inside.
limits.
Outside the limits. Imagine
Oh.
here, I think that the Greater Buenos Aires, or now, antes le decían Gran Buenos Aires y ahora le dicen el AMBA. I don't know what is where is the limit, but imagine the limit is Luján. Yes? So this is Luján, and then we have several smaller towns that are on the outskirts. Do you understand?
Yes.
Very good.
Very clear.
Very good. And remember the preposition. Always remember the prepositions. All right, there you go. Okay. I'm sure that was no accident, and she did it on, this is easy,
Purpose.
of course, on purpose. The charity fundraiser featured signed books and photos on,
I put sale because of the
Yes.
preposition, but
yes, it is on sale. Yes, very good. This phrase is very common, right? They are on sale, están a la venta. Today's neighborhood cleanup started on
schedule.
Very good. On schedule. What is the meaning of on schedule? Meaning following the schedule, following the times that the things are supposed to be doing. She was on good
Terms.
Of course. What is the meaning of this? In a phrase like this, she was on good terms with the members of the committee. Generally, when we use this phrase, we know by context that maybe before there was a problem. Otherwise, you wouldn't need to say, si no, no necesitas decir, están en buenos términos. If you say this, it means that there was a problem, they solved the problem, and now they are civil. Do you understand? It's like, imagine you had a really good friend, and then you had a horrible fight, and then you started talking to this person again, but you're not friends anymore. You are on good terms. You say goodbye, hello, and that's it. Do you get the meaning? Yes? Very good.
Yes.
And the last one is, the project was on the very successful.
on the top.
No,
Oh, no,
not on the
no,
top.
on the top was, I thought on the top, but this was over the top, the preposition.
No, it's on the.
Yes, the whole.
Very good. On the whole. On the whole. This means taking everything very generally and not going through specifics, right? On the whole, right? We would say in Spanish, a grandes rasgos. Right? Very good, people. Homework. 2 exercises, as I did yesterday. O 2 ejercicios y nada más, no mucho. Okay.
¿Cuándo se, cuándo veríamos esos ejercicios en el instituto?
No creo. Es muy probable que, por ejemplo, la clase 3 corrijamos todo.
Oh.
Yes? So number 4,
Ok.
write a word from the box in each gap to complete the text. And number 5. Sería page 9 complete. Ahora lo anoto igual. ¿Ok?
Ok, Miss.
Page
Ok.
9 complete.